going into it even further, if we're going to really talk about hip hop, there's no hip hop term, even the word hip, without Lester Young. Lester Young is a jazz saxophonist. He got his start with the Count Basie band. He became best friends with her. Him and Billie Holiday were inseparable for a time. Inseparable for a time. Appreciate the Cash App. Beer character for laughing. Yeah, appreciate the super chat. Do you know how important, when we talk about bebop and hip hop and jazz and swing into hip hop, let me give you some terms that Lester Young invented. The term cool. You know, Kool Herc. The name Herc didn't even get his name from out of Jamaican anything. The term cool was coined by this man right here. They called him the Prez. The Prez was his name. Everybody loved and respected Lester Young. Lester Young was so dope, he made the tenor saxophone a featured instrument. Before Lester Young, the featured instrument was a trumpet, and sometimes maybe the alto sax, Charlie Parker. That tenor sax really got pushed to the forefront because Lester Young is a person that made it cool. Using the term bread for money. I'm going to get my bread. Lester Young. The chat room, take notes. The word cool, Lester Young. The word bread, Lester Young. Calling women the ladies. The ladies. Making it the way we call the ladies. The way we say it and the way we use it today. Instead of using the word broad or dame, words broad and dame were popular at the time. Lester Young made it popular to call women ladies instead of broad or dame. The term dig. You dig? Dig this, dig that. Lester Young. The quote, you feel me? Lester Young. Lester Young introduced you feel me as a way of getting understanding. All this shit goes directly to hip hop. And the word hip, describing something that's fun, that's hip, that's good, that's hip. Later on, Tower Power had a song called What Is Hip? The word hip for fun, anytime you go back and watch the Brady Bunch, they always have somebody say, oh, that's hip. Lester Young. And you want to tell me that y'all helped us with something? And you don't even know who the fuck Lester Young is? The term cool, the term bread, the term dig, you feel me, hip. Lester Young. But Fat Joe wants to tell me that all of this stuff comes from outside of this country. This is one black man that came up with these terms we still use today. Lester Young ended up getting drafted, and then when he was in the military, got really hooked on drugs, and he ended up succumbing to liver disease, and he passed away in 1959, just a couple months before Lady Day, Billie Holiday, in 1959.